Hello again. I know what you're thinking. Carrie, is your hair entirely too dark? Well, you're right. It is. And I do this every time. I'm always like, wow, I would love to go this dark. And then it's this dark and I'm like, wow, I immediately regret it once again. But here we are. It'll fade. It's really fine. Also, I cut my bangs again because I just can't seem to get them right for whatever reason. But I'm back at my mom's house right now. I got here yesterday and it's like a 2-hour drive. But I had to come because today me and my dad, who doesn't live here, I feel like that was weird, are going to Universal Studios, and I feel like that's really fun. I'm in my robe. I'm about to get dressed because I need to go over there. I'm running a tad bit late, but I thought, well, he's making breakfast, which is sweet. I guess we'll walk. Hi, my sweet baby. This is my cutie little dog. I love her and I missed her. She has not left my side since I've been back. It's only been it's been a while since I've seen this little face. The actual star of the show. Well, I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll probably see you again in my car. I'll see ya. This is my outfit. This shirt says, "Plants are friends," right? Yes. Which I love because it's true. And it's from Amazon. These jeans are Target and I'm obsessed with them. They're literally so comfy. And then these shoes are like some Calvin Klein super comfy shoes. They kind of remind me of like orthopedic sandals, which is fine. But I got them at TJ Maxx on sale and I absolutely love them. So, Universal Studios ready. Hello again. I'm now in my car. So, I just wanted to hop on, and I can't drive and do this at the same time. I was going to try to be innovative and figure a way out that I could do that, but I can't, and I can never remember how to get to my dad's house because he moved recently, and I don't know what it is about the directions to get there. It just doesn't stick in my brain. So what can you do? Why am I yelling? I feel like when I'm in my car, I just scream at the camera, but when I'm anywhere else, I just talk normal. Okay, but what I was gonna say was I'm gonna catch you up really quick. So yes, like I said, dyed my hair. What can you do? I'm going to Universal. I'm going to my dad's house right now. We're gonna have some breakfast and coffee, which is something I really need right now, is coffee. But yeah, so like I said, I'm back home. Well, I'm back at my mom's house, and I knew I was gonna have to come into town the day before we went just because it's just so much easier. And then I thought I was gonna stay at my mom's house, obviously, because my bedroom's still there and whatnot. And I was like, ooh, what a good idea to surprise my mom and my little sister and my little brother by coming home, and I just won't tell them. So I got home, perfect timing. It was right, my mom just got back home from picking my little sister up from school. And I walk in through the front door. I'm sneak in. I walk down the hallway, and my little sister and little brother are sitting at the dining room table, but their backs are towards me and they're watching some video, I don't know. And Chloe, my little sister, she turns around because I went psst, and so she turns around and she's like, "Oh, hey, Carrie." And she's like, and then did a double take. It was "Carrie," and then they both ran and just tackled me. It was really cute. Then we all went into my mom's room, and she was sitting at her desk, which also her back was towards the door, and so she didn't see me walking in. And Chloe was she's like, "Hey, Mom, can you turn around for a second?" And so my mom's like, okay, yeah, what? And then she barely like saw a glance at me at like the corner of her eye and just screamed, got up and like ran to me. And then later she's like, I almost cried. I was so excited. Oh, cute. I love it. Family's cute. But I wish I could see more people, but I will not be here. Sorry, I turned my car on because I forgot that it's incredibly hot here and I'm dying of heat stroke. So, but what did I say before I got distracted with my car? Oh, it sucks that I'm only going to be here because I'm leaving today. So once we get back from Universal Studios, I'm going to go back home. So I didn't get to see like any friends or any other family other than my mom, but that's well, and my dad, but that's today. But that's perfectly fine. I'm happy with it. I just chilled at home. She dyed my hair. And that's that. See, every time my mom dyes my hair, she's always like, well, Carrie, you should have gotten more hair dye. Your hair's way too long. We can never do one thing. And then every time I'm like, Mom, yes, we can. We do it every time. Like, you make it work. And she's like, all right. And then towards the end of it, like when she was pretty much done, she was like, yeah, you're right. I do say that every time, and every time I make it work. She's like, I probably keep saying it every time I doubt it. And I was like, oh, I know. And then when it comes to me, I always pick out the color that I'm like, you know, this is the time I'm gonna love it to be this dark. I envision it way differently, and every time it comes out exactly the same, and every time I hate it because it's too dark. So, like mother, like daughter. It's 8:35, and I told my dad I'd be there at 8:30, and he specifically told me not to be late, but here we are. See, my dad's a real punctual person, and me, I'm not. Okay, absolutely unnecessary to scream that, so I'm gonna go and drive to my dad's house. We've made it. How was the ride?
The ride was thumbs up.
He's a genius, and we got on super fast as a single rider, so 10 out of 10 recommend. So cute. Cheers, man. It's so difficult.
Girl, did you injure yourself fighting the Autobots? This is perfect. Took a long time, though.
Yes, I am in my car again. I don't know what it is about my car, but it just makes me want to do videos, I guess. I don't know. I really just came on here to finally close out this video. So I went to Universal Studios. I've kind of vlogged that day. I did my best. I'm not a vlogger. I don't know. Why do I always lose my train of thought? Do I do this all the time? Okay, what was I saying? Right, I want to close this video out. So I just thought I will. It's been a while since then. It's been almost a week. It's Tuesday and I went last Thursday. But I just came back from an interview. Hopefully it went well. I got to do math at that interview. It was really fun when they were like, I didn't know I was gonna have to do that, so I didn't prepare, but it's fine. I knew how to do the problems they gave me. Thank goodness, because that would have really sucked. Except I couldn't remember, because they gave me like, the first one they gave me was like an easy, just basic problem. Well, you just had to like do a bunch of like distribution and stuff like that, but I couldn't think of the word quadratic formula, which isn't rare. I never can, for whatever reason, remember the word quadratic formula. I don't know, I always call it, I just basically say, oh, it's not factorable, so you have to use, you know, the other thing. That's my amazing terminology. Because they were like, act as if we don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, cool, I can do that. And so I turned to them and I was like, all right, everybody, so since it's not factorable, what do we have to use? You know, trying to play it off because I can't think of the word. And they just laugh at me. And I'm like, you're my students. Like, hello. So I said, okay, well, I don't remember what it's called. And then after every problem, I was like, is that right? I was like, do you guys actually know the answer? They just kept laughing. So I'm not sure if that's a good or bad sign, but I got them right. So that's good. So that was fun. I was going to say something that happened to me. It was pretty traumatic. What was it? Oh, right. So I was coming home yesterday and I had like groceries and everything, and I was walking and I saw something on the ground. Now where we live, it's like a bunch of wilderness and stuff around us and trees and hills, so it's not unexpected. I definitely had it in the back of my mind always, like a cautionary, but I never thought it would actually happen or I'd ever see one. But I did. So every time I see like a bigger branch, or I'm sure you know where I'm getting at, but every time I see like a bigger or thicker branch or something on the ground, I'm always like, what is that? And then I always realize, oh, it's a branch, or if it's a hose or something, whatever's on the floor, right? Well, so oh god. Okay, so then I was walking and I saw something on the ground. I saw it and it didn't really look like a branch. It almost looks like a thick pipe. I don't know. I got so close to it, literally on the ground, holding my grocery bag, really trying to figure out what this thing is. I almost stepped on it, and that's what like made me realize, or made me notice it on the ground, I guess. Could you have imagined if I stepped on it? I would have, oh my god, I can't. Okay, anyway, I couldn't figure out what it was, but then I got like intrigued. I was like, wow, like the color of this thing is like really cool, like what the heck. Now, then I followed the very long trail all the way, like not by trail, I mean like what I thought was like some pipe thing, but I followed it, and it led to a head. A snake head. And it was terrifying. It was just more scary thinking like, this is real life. This is a snake. And it was long. It was as long as my leg, which I have long legs and I'm 5'5", so that's how long it was. It was probably as thick, like about this around, I'd say. Pretty thick. Once I saw the face, I jumped back so fast and just yelled. Like I just screamed. I don't know. That was my reaction. I don't know why. That's what happened. That's what happened. It came out of me. I don't know. And it slithered so fast away from me that I've now came to the conclusion that if a snake is chasing you, you are dead. It will catch you because it's so fast. And I think what scared me even more is that I've actually never just seen a snake, a wild snake. I don't know what else to call it. A snake that's not in a cage. I've never seen one, and it was so scary. So scary. I'm terrified of snakes. You know, like how people are scared of heights or spiders, like that's me with snakes. I never realized how absolutely terrified I was of them until I saw one, almost stepped on one, was defenseless against it pretty much. I basically stood there frozen for a very long time until I got myself to move again. Got into the apartment, and it took me about 3 hours to finally leave it. I don't hate my hair as much like I used, like when I first dyed it. I feel like it's lightened up a little bit. Like this is the color that I think I wanted. I feel like it probably looks the same, but in my head, maybe, I don't know. So I do like it now. Good news about that. And yeah. So anyway, very long. Why is this at almost 11 minutes? What have I been talking about? Stupid snake, that's why. Okay, well, goodbye. Thank you for watching. I hope once I put all the videos together and edit it, I do have at least somewhat of interesting footage at Universal Studios. I don't know, we'll see. But okay, 90% of it will be in a car, You're welcome. I'm sorry. It's just a thing apparently. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.